Hello and welcome to Human Optimizer. If you're taking vitamin D3 to boost your health, hold off on celebrating. Research shows that taking D3 without its crucial partner can cause calcium to build up in the wrong places, doing more harm than good. This is something 90% of supplement users don't know, and it could be silently damaging your heart health right now. Today we're diving into the 3 most dangerous supplements when used incorrectly, but life-saving when used right: magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2. Most people believe D3 is great for health, magnesium helps with sleep, and K2, well, most have never heard of it or simply overlook it. But here's the truth: taking D3 without K2 is like pouring gas into a car without brakes. You'll quickly lose control. Calcium ends up where it shouldn't, in your arteries, kidneys and joints, instead of your bones where you want it. After years of studying nutrition and analyzing hundreds of scientific studies, I've seen too many people make avoidable mistakes that can cost lives. In this video, I'll share 4 key insights everyone needs to know. First, the shocking truths 90% of supplement users are unaware of. Second, how this trio actually works in your body. Third, the right way to use them for maximum benefits. And finally, the hidden daily factors that can sabotage your efforts. Before we start, please hit like and subscribe to help this video reach more people, because this information truly can be a lifesaver. The first shocking truth I see everywhere, and it could be deadly. Many people take high doses of vitamin D3, sometimes 5,000 to 10,000 international units, daily, without enough vitamin K2, or worse, skip it entirely. This is dangerous because while D3 helps your body absorb calcium, without K2, that calcium can build up in the wrong places like your arteries, joints, or kidneys instead of your bones. Over time, this raises the risk of artery calcification, high blood pressure, and even stroke. K2 is what keeps calcium in check. Taking D3 without K2 is like flooring the gas without a steering wheel. It's not rare. It's a silent epidemic affecting millions of American households. The second shocking truth: you can't rely on blood tests to accurately diagnose magnesium deficiency. Most people assume a normal blood magnesium level means they're in the clear, but that's far from true. Here's why. Less than 1% of your body's total magnesium is in your blood. The rest, about 99%, is stored in your bones, muscles, and cells where blood tests can't detect it. Or your body works tirelessly to keep blood magnesium stable, even pulling it from bones or muscles. That's because magnesium is critical for functions like regulating heart rhythm, nerve signaling, and muscle contractions. So even if you are severely deficient at the cellular level, your blood test might still look normal. It's like checking a car's fuel by inspecting the exhaust. It tells you nothing about what's in the tank. Your body also has clever ways to recycle and conserve magnesium when levels are low. It reduces urinary excretion and may borrow magnesium from tissues where it's desperately needed, all to keep blood levels from dropping too far. That's why magnesium deficiency often goes unnoticed until symptoms like cramps, fatigue, anxiety, poor sleep, or rapid heartbeat appear. And even if you're eating what seems like a healthy diet, you might not be getting enough magnesium. Why? Modern farming and depleted soils have significantly reduced magnesium levels in vegetables and grains over the past 50 years. Today's crops simply don't pack the same magnesium punch as before. Plus, stress, caffeine, alcohol, sugar, certain medications, and even sweating can deplete magnesium faster than you can replenish it. So, relying on standard blood tests to assess magnesium status isn't just misleading. It can give you a false sense of security. If you feel off, but your tests are normal, magnesium deficiency could still be the missing piece. The third shocking truth: magnesium deficiency can render vitamin D3 useless. Most people don't realize that magnesium is essential for activating D3 in your body. Without enough magnesium, the D3 you take remains inactive, meaning your body can't use it. So even if you're taking the 5,000 or 10,000 international units of D3 daily, if you're low on magnesium, it's like you're taking nothing at all. This is a big deal because D3 plays a vital role in regulating blood pressure, supporting insulin sensitivity, sharpening your immune system, and even protecting your mood. Low D3 is linked to everything from depression and fatigue to frequent infections and blood sugar issues. From personal experience, I can tell you low D3 can make you feel awful. You might feel exhausted all day, anxious, foggy, or just not yourself. The worst part, if you're already taking D3, you might not even suspect low D3 is the issue. You'll keep wondering, what's wrong with me? Not knowing your body simply can't absorb or activate what you're giving it. These truths are shocking, aren't they? But understanding how this trio really works will help you avoid the deadly pitfalls we've just uncovered. Magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2 form one of the most powerful supplement combinations for overall health, but only when used correctly and in the right doses. Magnesium is essential for heart rhythm, blood sugar control, kidney health, and even brain function. It also plays a critical role in activating vitamin D3. Without enough magnesium, your body can't properly use the D3 you take. Vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium, but without vitamin K2, that calcium can build up in your arteries instead of your bones, increasing the risk of heart disease and calcification. K2 acts like a traffic director, guiding calcium to where it's needed most, like your bones and teeth. That's why getting the right dosage is crucial. Most adults need about 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily, ideally in a highly absorbable form like magnesium glycinate. While it's great before bed for better sleep, splitting the dose, 200 milligrams in the morning and 200 milligrams at night, can provide all-day support. Vitamin D, 3 and K2 should be taken in the morning, with a meal containing healthy fats like avocado or olive oil for proper absorption. Experts often recommend 5,000 to 10,000 international units of D3 daily paired with K2 at a 100-to-1 ratio. So if you're taking 5,000 international units of D3, aim for about 50 micrograms of K2. When done right, this trio can support your heart, bones, brain, and more. But if you get it wrong, it can do more harm than good. Vitamin D3 and K2 are often praised for their heart protective roles, and for good reason. But there's a catch. This heart protective team doesn't work well without magnesium. Magnesium is the catalyst that activates enzymes your body needs to process both D3 and K2. Without enough magnesium, D3 can't convert to its active form, and K2 can't efficiently move calcium to the right places. Instead of supporting heart health, this imbalance can lead to calcium buildup in soft tissues and blood vessels. When it comes to vitamin K2, not all forms are equal. The two main types are MK4 and MK7. While both support heart and bone health, MK7 is the superior choice for supplements. MK7 stays in your body much longer than MK4, making it more effective over time. It has a longer half-life, allowing steadier blood levels and better activation of proteins that keep calcium in your bones and out of your arteries. That's exactly what you want when taking D3, which boosts calcium absorption. Knowing how this trio works isn't enough. You need to know the right way to use them to avoid the most common mistakes, which we'll explore next. Vitamin D3 and K2 are fat-soluble vitamins, meaning your body can't absorb them properly without dietary fat. Taking them on an empty stomach or with a low-fat meal is one of the most common mistakes people make. Without fat, much of the D3 and K2 you consume simply passes through your system unused. That's why it's best to take them in the morning, with a meal that includes healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, or eggs. As we mentioned earlier, this simple step can significantly improve your body's ability to absorb and use these powerful nutrients. One of the biggest mistakes people make with magnesium, D3, and K2 supplements is getting the dosage wrong, either taking too much or too little, without even realizing it. This is especially common with magnesium. Many people unknowingly underdose magnesium because some supplement brands use misleading labels. You'll often see 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate boldly printed on the front of a bottle. But if you flip it over and read the fine print, it might only contain 60 or 90 milligrams of elemental magnesium. That 400 milligrams refers to the entire compound, not the actual magnesium your body can absorb. So, someone might take a pill thinking they're getting a full 400 milligrams, but they're only getting a fraction and then wonder why they don't feel a real difference even after months of supplementing. This can be dangerous if you're relying on magnesium to lower blood pressure. Remember, without enough magnesium, your body can't properly absorb or use potassium. And a deficiency in these two can spike your blood pressure, not to mention disrupt over 300 other critical body functions. Here's the truth. It's physically nearly impossible to pack 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium into just 1 or 2 average-sized capsules. If a brand claims that, they're likely not telling the whole story. Understanding these differences can make or break your supplementation success. While magnesium, D3, and K2 work powerfully together, there's another nutrient playing a vital role behind the scenes: zinc. Zinc helps regulate vitamin D receptors and supports immune function, insulin activity, and cell repair. But here's the catch. If you supplement with high doses of zinc over time, especially over 30 milligrams daily, you also need to include copper to maintain balance. Too much zinc without copper can lead to copper deficiency, affecting energy levels, heart rhythm, and even weakening your immune system. So if you're adding zinc to your D3, K2, and magnesium routine, be smart. Consider a balanced zinc to copper ratio, typically around 10:1, to keep everything in harmony. Carbs, especially refined carbs, can seriously deplete your magnesium levels. Every time you eat sugar or processed carbs like white bread, pastries, or soda, your body needs extra magnesium to metabolize them. The more of these foods you consume, the more magnesium your body burns just to handle the blood sugar spike, which can quickly drain your reserves. This is where many people go wrong. They think, well, I'm taking a bunch of supplements now so I can eat whatever I want. That's a big mistake. Supplements are designed to support a healthy lifestyle, not replace it. If your diet is full of processed junk, you're essentially forcing your body to fight an uphill battle. No supplement can fully undo that damage, so if you're spending money on magnesium, D3, and K2, but still living off fast food and sugar, you might as well flush those capsules down the toilet. To truly feel the benefits, your supplements should complement a clean, whole foods-based diet, not try to compensate for a poor one. That's why lifestyle changes must always go hand in hand with supplementation, not the other way around. Many don't realize that common medications like proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, diuretics, birth control pills, and even some blood pressure drugs can significantly deplete your body's magnesium and zinc levels over time. Without enough magnesium, your body can't activate vitamin D3 or properly use K2. Even health conditions like diabetes, chronic stress, or poor gut health can interfere with your ability to absorb and retain these nutrients. So, if you are on long-term medications or have chronic health issues, it's even more critical to monitor your intake. Choose highly absorbable forms and work with a healthcare professional if needed. Remember, while magnesium, D3, and K2 can offer incredible benefits, everyone's body is different. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting or stopping any supplement. As we've explored in today's video, magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 aren't just 3 separate supplements. They're a powerful system that can either save your life or cause serious harm depending on how you use them. Now it's your turn. Have you ever made any of the mistakes I shared? Or do you have a success story or even a struggle with the magnesium, D3, and K2 trio? Share your experience in the comments below. I read them all and often reply. I believe true health isn't about taking as many supplements as possible. It's about deep understanding and getting the simple things right. The right knowledge can turn a 50-cent supplement into a lifesaver, while ignorance can make even the priciest supplement a danger. If this video helped you avoid costly mistakes, please hit the like button, share it with loved ones, and subscribe to Human Optimizer. We're dedicated to delivering science-backed health insights explained simply to build a stronger, healthier life together. We'll see you in the next episode of Human Optimizer.